Well, hello my friends at Nukta. My name is Miqdaad Dohadwala and welcome to Mad Cat Comedy.
Surprise!
Come, spend an evening with us and check out what the local comedy scene has to offer. As you can see, we have a humongous foam board here because marketing is very crucial. Gaze upon its beauty and then come on through. The reason we started is because 10 years ago there was very little stage time for Dubai-based residents to pursue stand-up comedy as an art form, and we had to get a stage for people to perform at. So you have an Algerian, you have a Moroccan, you have a British, or you have an Irish person, you have somebody from India, some Pakistan, somebody from Ukraine and Russia and Palestine, all people from all over the world, usually first generation expats. And if you can make all of them laugh, you're truly a world-class comic.
Do we have any Pakistanis in the audience tonight? Indians and Pakistanis, my friend, we are the same people. No. Too far.
And fast forward 10 years, we are now performing 5 to 6 nights a week all over Dubai and even in Abu Dhabi.
My name is Ahmad.
You know, I know I don't look like an Ahmad, okay? I look like Aang from Airbender, okay?
So basically I started stand-up comedy because I watched a video of Chris Tucker when I was like 6, 7 years old.
Hate my neighbors, man. I got neighbors that borrow all the time.
When I found out he was a stand-up comedian, all I wanted to do as a kid was, try stand-up comedy. And 3 years later, I am still stuck in this bar behind me. But hey, it is what it is.
My name is Roxy and I will be your host. Thanks for picking up on my very subtle club cue.
I guess I've always been kind of the class clown or the funny one in the group, so it was always that. But then when did I start comedy? Probably like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, it looks like you guys had a group shower before coming. And then all decided on white pants and black t-shirts. Like, what the?
Yeah, we've got a lot of female acts now, a lot. I just happen to be the only one on the sausage party tonight, but otherwise it is usually at least 2 or 3 women on every lineup now.
I'm Harsh.
I'm from Afghanistan.
I work in advertising and I do stand-up comedy as a side hobby.
My parents really because my parents migrated from Afghanistan to India. Like we straight up went from Taliban to Talabat.
Hello, my name is John Hague and I'm a part-time comedian and a full-time evil HR person.
That's the last time I bring my mum to a show.
First performances were very exciting, mixed results, some very good ones to begin with, got overconfident and then had a Slovenian tour bus turn up one day and no one spoke English, no one watched me, no one laughed and then thought about giving it up. So you just got to keep getting back on the horse.
Now you have COVID. Good!
Comedy scene in Dubai is fantastic. We've got some wonderful, wonderful comedians. People like Liz Baines, Miqdaad, T-Bone, Ema, Yash. Fabulous comedians, shows every night.
I have said multiple things on multiple stages that I have immediately regretted after performing. But when it comes to censoring material, yes, there are certain laws that the UAE has that are red lines and there are certain laws that are grey lines where you can kind of tiptoe around if you're sharp and you know what you're doing.
Like the video, don't miss out. Subscribe to our channel for more stories.
So there are 2 major rules, right? You do not talk about local politics and you do not talk about other people's religions and faiths, which is in line with the UAE as a tourist-friendly, welcoming country.
It takes a brave comedian to talk about this, but I'm very brave, so I should go there. Guys, there are too many Pakistanis on Hessa Street. Somebody needs to do something about these guys. Khalifa, where are you from? I want to gauge the crowd, huh? Assalamualaikum. How are you, brother? No jokes tonight.
I think regionally they really like stereotypes, so that's one thing that usually you'll see a lot of comics tonight have. So that's quite funny.
So, boys, how do we know each other? From high school, so 10 days ago.
I've heard this stereotype a lot. I'm not a fan of it. There's a stereotype that comedians are alcoholics, and you know what? I'm not a fan of that stereotype because it's absolutely right. Most of us are alcoholics. But no, I'm just joking.
The noisy one, where are you from? Scotland. You're from Scotland. That's why just to cut the Johnny Walker. No more for. She's 2 days away from death, bro. She needs to relax.
My jokes are basically things my mates have said in the pub that I have made 10% worse, and then I just go out and do them.
I wish I looked like you. It was fabulous because me getting a hair transplant is like putting new windows on the Titanic. Do you know what I mean?
I've had some horrible shows. I've performed in a Pakistani restaurant in Ajman for 4 people. I have done a wedding where there's a curtain in the middle and the men are seated on one side and the women are seated on the other side. I have done a show in a garden also for a bunch of 70-year-old women that did not like my style of comedy at all. So yeah, comedy can be quite tough.
If any one of you have a dream of being a stand-up comedian with the purpose of making money, don't do it. All right? Stick to your day job.
I could make a living, but I wouldn't be able to eat. So
everybody helps one another. We do like constant workshops. You know, if somebody bombs, we're nice to them, except Miqdaad. He's not nice. I'm kidding. No, I'm not.
It's like going to the gym. The more reps you get in, the more your muscles grow. It's the same thing. The more you go on stage, the better you feel.
So we're kind of spoiled for stage time in this country. So there's always time to test and try new jokes. So that's the easy part, trial and error, I guess.
Someone's thinking of stand-up comedy, just do it. It's very freeing, exhilarating, it can build your confidence, it can help you meet wonderful friends. It's a great, great thing to do, and the main thing is you bring other people joy.
Shout out to my mom. I'm getting married soon, next month. I'm very happy. Shout out to my dad, and I want to thank you to Beyonce. Thank you very much, yes.